for three. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So on the floor for New York, Toppin plays the 4 with Randall in at center. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Now here's Hield. 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rose outside. Outside Barrett. Inside. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Barrett.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Halliburton into the lane. Drain.
But he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
They retain possession. And he's going for the lob.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 8. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Knicks. Over Quickly. Misses off the right iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. So give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
So it's the Knicks now. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Quickly. He can't get it to go. Halliburton with some nice D. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Toppin, and Brunson is subbed in for Rose. Now a timeout called by New York. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
It rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Dance team.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Outside Barrett. From deep three-point range. Here's Robinson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Turner, that's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside Brunson. Halliburton against Quickly. Lets it go from 11. He squares up and sinks it. Quickly's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer.
And then Turner with the dunk.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Misses the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Brunson. Oh, there's the alley.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Duarte. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half now in the books. It's the Pacers, up 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. We saw Miles Turner lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 block shots, and 3 rebounds. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the pitch so far.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Show some love and clap your hands.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so
Dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And here are the Pacers now. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Duarte in at the small forward position. That's the group. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Robinson passes to Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Duarte. Launches a three. Sinks it from distance. And now it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Robinson passes to Barrett. Now here's Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent. A great mind.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it's been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
Healed against Brunson. Back to Duarte. Pass to Jackson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, they made some moves, and they were trying to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling.
Again. Trying anything now to